Hey everyone, what if I told you the company behind Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp could be broken apart by the government? Yup, this isn't a clickbait. Meta is now facing one of the biggest legal battles in tech history. The US government says Meta become too powerful and wants to take it down. My name is Akash Kumar. Hope you all doing well. Let's break it down with this whole scenario in simple terms. So right now Meta is facing four major legal battle. First one is a breakup trial in the US. Second one is a $580 million lawsuit in Spain. Third one is a class action from advertisers. And the last one is a privacy lawsuit over medical data. Let's talk about the first one, which is a breakup trial in the US. So Meta is in court with the US Federal Trade Commission. They are accusing Meta of buying Instagram and WhatsApp just to stop competition. This deal happened over 10 years ago, but now the Federal Trade Commission say they were anti-competitive from the start. So now let's talk about a little bit about the backstory of this purchase. So Meta bought Instagram in 2012 for $1 billion and WhatsApp in 2014 for $19 billion. The Federal Trade Commission now say this was a part of a long-term plan to kill competition and lock users into Meta platform. And Federal Trade Commission using a major evidence in court, which is an email from 2008 which was sent from Mark Zuckerberg by saying it's better to buy than compete. Federal Trade Commission wants Meta to sell off Instagram and WhatsApp. If that happened, it would be the biggest breakup of the tech companies since Microsoft in the early 2000s. The trial started in April 2025 and could run until July. This is going to be a huge for the future of the tech. And it's very important for the Meta because Instagram brings in more than a half of Meta's ad revenue in the US. Losing it could crash their business model and changes how we all use social media. Now let's talk about the $580 million lawsuit in Spain. Over 80 Spanish media companies are suing Meta in court. They say Meta broke EU privacy rule by using personal data for targeted ads from 2018 to 2023. They are suing Meta because the traditional news outlets lost a lot of ad revenue to Meta's personalized ads. They argue it wasn't fair because Meta was illegally using people's private data. So in return of their losses, they're asking for $580 million. Let's talk about the third legal battle, which is a class action from advertisers. So advertisers in the US are suing Meta for inflating ad reach number. Meta told advertisers their ads should reach X million people, but those numbers were based on accounts, not real people. Some advertisers say the numbers were off by as much as 400%. That means companies may have overpaid for ads they thought would perform better. A class action lawsuit say if Meta loses, they could have to pay millions back to advertisers. Now let's talk about the fourth and last one, which is a privacy lawsuit over medical data. So a tracking tool called Metapixel was allegedly collecting health data from people using hospital website without their permission. That info may have been used for targeted ads. Imagine your private medical details being tracked without your knowing. Now Meta is facing a federal lawsuit over it in California. So what do you think? Should Meta be forced to sell Instagram and WhatsApp? Is big tech too powerful? Drop your thoughts in the comment below. Like this video if you learned something new. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tech update.